The wheels of our car crunched against the gravel road as we approached the desolate farm. The overgrown fields and neglected structures stood as remnants of a forgotten era. A for sale sign, weathered and worn, swayed in the breeze, beckoning us towards an unknown fate. "Are you sure about this, Mom?" Sarah asked from the back seat, her voice tinged with uncertainty. I glanced at my husband, John, who shared my mixture of excitement and trepidation. "It's an adventure, Sarah. A chance for us to start fresh in a new place. Plus, the price was too good to pass up." Michael, our youngest, chimed in with a touch of nervous excitement. "I can't wait to explore the farm and have my own room." As we pulled into the driveway, the farmhouse loomed before us, its weathered exterior giving it an eerie charm. The front porch sagged as if tired from years of neglect, and the windows peered out like forgotten eyes. I couldn't help but wonder why the previous family had left this place behind. We stepped out of the car, the silence of the countryside enveloping us. A gust of wind rustled through the trees, and a faint whisper carried on its breath. I brushed it off as a trick of the imagination, eager to begin our new chapter. After settling into our new home, we gathered around the dinner table, relishing in the warmth of the house. The walls seemed to hold secrets, and the air had a lingering heaviness that made me question our decision. Still, I pushed those thoughts aside, not wanting to cast a shadow over our dreams. Days turned into weeks, and the farm revealed its mysteries one by one. Strange noises filled the night, echoing through the vast expanse of the property. Shadows danced on the walls, flickering like ghostly apparitions. Yet we dismissed these occurrences as mere quirks of an old house settling into its solitude. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, I ventured into the barn to collect firewood. The air was thick with the scent of hay, and a sense of unease settled upon me. As I gathered the logs, I heard a whisper, a faint, desperate plea for help. Startled, I dropped the firewood and glanced around, but the barn remained empty, except for the darkness that clung to every corner. I hurried back to the house, my heart pounding in my chest. "John, I heard something in the barn," I confessed, my voice quivering. He frowned, concern etching his face. "Maybe there's something more to this farm than we realized. Let's investigate together." Armed with flashlights, we made our way to the barn once more. The shadows seemed to dance with anticipation as we stepped inside. Suddenly, a low growl filled the air, followed by a gust of wind that blew out our flashlights, plunging us into darkness. "What's happening?" Michael cried out, his voice filled with fear. As our eyes adjusted, we saw the faint glow of two piercing, red eyes in the corner of the barn. The growls grew louder, closer. Panicked, we ran toward the exit, but the door slammed shut before we could reach it. The presence of something unseen loomed over us, its malicious energy seeping into our bones. We huddled together, desperately seeking a way out. In that moment, we realized we were not alone on this farm, and whatever entity resided here had no intention of letting us leave. The night stretched on, our terrified whispers filling the stale air. Our dream of a peaceful life had turned into a nightmare, and we were caught in its clutches. The farm held dark secrets, and it was determined to make us pay for its forgotten sorrows.